This is Alex Muscat from JuniorHockey.com. I'm here with the goaltender who's guarding the cage for the OHL champion London Knights. And you just signed a entry-level contract with the Philadelphia Flyers. Anthony Stolarz, how are you doing?
Doing pretty well. I mean, obviously signing the contract, it's a huge, it's a huge goal that I always had in mind. And I mean, obviously getting the winning in Sarnia was, even better. Just getting a win, keeping the streak going for the team, especially coming back from 3-1 with under 4 minutes left. It was, a confidence booster that we're going to look to carry into today's game.
Okay. And you didn't come to London to be a third-string goalie. You've backstopped the team to a 6-game winning streak. And how has that grown now to being in the OHL, adjusting to a new league, new team? How much adjusting have you had to do for that?
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, the first couple of weeks there was an adjustment period. I mean, it's a different game than college hockey, and I mean, the Hunters and the coaching staff gave me they gave me a little room to get used to the speed and the shots and everything. And Coach Darkey is working with me, and we've just been working on small things to help me get adjusted and get acclimated to the speed and everything. And so far it's been great.
And speaking of Bill Dark, the Knights goaltending coach, he's taking you under his wing. He's got to work with Igor Bobkov, and he's even got to work with Michael Hauser. How much of an impact has he had on you?
Oh, it's been tremendous. I mean, we're out there every day working on, just and everything to improve my game. And I mean, I've seen tremendous strides so far, and I mean, I'm going to be continue to look forward to working with them and just keep getting better. Because I mean, it's a goal from the start of the season to the end, just get better.
And today, in a couple hours, you're going to be facing the Kitchener Rangers. It's one of the Knights' main rivals. How is that like going in? Would be your first game against Kitchener?
Well, I played Kitchener in Kitchener to a 4-3 loss, so
that's right.
I'm going to be looking to get back and get some revenge and get a win today.
Yeah. And your journey here has been very interesting. Last year, you were up by 2 teams in the EJHL. And you ended up playing hockey in Corpus Christi. When people mention Corpus Christi in hockey, it doesn't come with a mix.
Yeah.
But you came in there, and they've had some really good crowds there. How would you describe your play last season? You were given a chance, and you took the ball and ran.
Yeah, I mean, there's an overage goalie there. I'm going into the year, I wanted to play 20, 30 games, and hope the following year you get a call to the USHL. And I mean, things took a turn, and the overager ended up getting released, and the coaching staff felt confident in me to give me the reins and let me start. And I mean, from there, like you said, I just went and I ran with it, and every weekend, I felt like I got better, and playing a lot of games, it really got me focused, and facing a lot of shots was as a goalie, it's always a good thing, it keeps you sharp. But I mean, they really Corpus Christi, it's it's a great city, it's a great town. I mean, the fans are great, and I mean, it's a class organization. I mean, I couldn't have been happier to be playing for them last year.
You put the Ice Rays and the league on the map when your stock rose through the roof last year. It was through the combines, and you were selected in the second round by the Flyers. How would you describe that experience?
Oh, I mean, it was almost too good to be true. I mean, like you said, I was cut from 2 AJHL teams. I mean, things were looking very bleak for me. And I mean, Corpus Christi, I went to an open camp, and they invited me to the main camp, and I made the team. But I mean, I really wasn't thinking about the NHL. I was thinking more along the lines of USHL colleges. But I mean, once the NHL scouts started coming around, I elevated my game, and I mean, it didn't let it affect me, and focused at the task in hand and winning games in Corpus Christi. And I mean, we had a successful season. Didn't make the playoffs, but I mean, I think from their first season in the league, they made great strides. And I mean, this year it looks like they're going to be making the playoffs. So it's good to see that organization doing successful.
And with your work at the combines to the draft, it's a good example of hard work and perseverance and how it pays off. You were the first player in the NAHL to be selected in 3 years, and it just put the league on the map. And just saying that the hockey isn't, it could only be not in just cold weather territories. It could be across the country.
Oh yeah, I mean, you look at there's 4 or 5 teams in Texas, teams in Kansas. So I mean, down there, it's the fan bases are great. I mean, every team's getting great crowds, and it's tremendous support in the community. So I mean, like you said, the hockey world's starting to expand into those hot warmer temperature territories, and I mean, you know, it's just great to see it expand, especially down there in Texas.
And playing here in London for 2 months and playing in the NEHL, what kind of difference of style of play between the two?
Definitely the OHL is a lot more skilled. You know, you look at the guys, you know, some higher end guys, you know, top draft picks, and I mean, you know, guys, you know, the hockey sense, it seems like their hockey IQs are a lot higher, and you know, it's just it's a different style. I'd say, you know, the North American League is more of a, you know, kind of a grinder style. You know, kind of like college, like you dump and chase, and you know, you just run, you know, bumper car hockey, run around. Where I think the OHL is more of a little more offensive.
And for those who haven't seen you play, how would you describe your goaltending style?
I'd like to say I'm an athletic butterfly goalie. Kind of like a Pekka Rinne type. You know, I like to use my size to my advantage, and you know, I try to, you know, stay as fundamentally sound as possible. Always being in the right position so I can make the save.
You're wearing a draft hat. What does Anthony want to do, or to take his game to the next level by the time his junior career is over?
Just, you know, like I said, you know, work with Coach Dark, and you know, working on the little things, you know, that you know, we've been working on. Like, you know, Darky likes to nitpick, so you know, it's been really great. You know, he's been working with me, but I mean, I just want to, you know, continue to improve every year. You know, you never want to be satisfied with where you're at. You always want to keep getting better, because there's always going to be someone out there who's working harder. So you know, by having a great work ethic, I think you know, it can take you a long ways.
And I'm going to ask you a few questions. There's no wrong answers on this, so you know, whatever answer you give, it's a good answer. What are some of the things you like to do off the ice?
I like to play video games. Just pretty much hang out.
Any
I like to golf.
Golf,
yeah, it's another one. I took it last year down in Corpus Christi.
Yeah.
When the temperature gets warmer here, I'll start to golf here. But I mean, it's pretty. You know, snow on the ground, you can't really golf.
Yeah. How's your golf game?
It's not great. It's definitely improved. But I mean, you know, I golfed for the first time last year. But it definitely, you know, we go golfing 2-3 times a week down in Corpus Christi, so it's fun. And yeah, I got a lot better as the year went on. And
your favorite OHL rink so far?
I'd have to say, besides London, Kitchener. I mean, obviously, I think here at the Budweiser Gardens, you know, we have a tremendous fan base, and you know, the facility is beautiful. But I definitely have to say Kitchener, just because you know, the fans and just the way the rink was built. It's like an old, you know, like an old barn, and you know, it had a great atmosphere.
And what are the songs that you like to work out to?
Work out to? I'd say Taylor Swift is one on. Yeah, we'll listen to some rap music, Lil Wayne. So.
And if there's an NHL shooter that you want to face, it's got to be one, and he's in a penalty shot. Who would you want to face?
Sidney Crosby, probably. Yeah, it's always, you know, the rivalry between Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, and you know, having the opportunity to go up against him, and you know, I think he shoots 50-50, so you have just as good as a chance of stopping him as he is scoring.
Okay. And just want to wish you good luck the rest of the way, and you know. Congratulations on signing your first contract. I don't think the ink's dried up yet, but yeah, we wish you luck and you know, in your future endeavors.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.